for Miles' career. We can either hit the transfer portal, he's already 99 overall, or we can leave for the NFL. We can export our players to Madden, or we can retire from college football entirely. Or we can play one more year in college. In doing so, we can either stay with Kansas after we got 3 natties. If we go to the college football, actually no, if we go to, according to the schedules, I think it is, I think, no, it's not here. Oh, no, national championship. We got the big win in this game, 87-27. Wait, actually, I gotta find it. That's a record. Oh, yeah, college football history. No, it's not college football history. Oh, yes, it is. We won 3 back-to-back championships. 3 back-to-back. We got a close win against Texas, another close win against Texas again. In Pittsburgh actually managed to beat Texas, but they were not ready for a natty because we beat them 87-27. In 3 natties, and Miles having 2 Heisman Awards. If we go to our, I think if we go to the trophy room, as you can see, Miles not only got more national championships, stuff like that, but Miles has 1 natty, not 1 natty, 1 Heisman and 2 Heisman Awards. Could have had 3, but he was sadly robbed because his quarterback just couldn't finish the job with Miles in 2025-2028. And I think, if I'm being honest, I think we might want to play 1 more season here in college to go off with a big thing. If we need to hit the NFL just yet, Miles is not ready to leave the NFL. So I think Miles might stay. It's up to him. But again, we couldn't hit the transfer portal. We did already win hella natties here. But this is where we signed. This is the team that put us on their starting position. So I don't think I'm going to hit the transfer portal. As much as I want to, and as much as I want to play in Bama, Byron Williams has actually left already in this game, by the way. But since these guys play us at the wide receiver number 1, the coach told us to go do what he thinks he's ready for. And the coach said that if he wants to play NFL, he could, but he would really look for Miles to stay for more season. Coach says all to him. But later down in the line, Coach hits him and says, I think you should leave the NFL. You are ready. You played so good. And, you have done so much for this team already. And I think you're exactly for the NFL. But Miles hits him with the absolutely not. You guys did so much for Miles. Miles is down to play just 1 more season here in college. But the coach and we're back and forth until coach makes his mind. So it's Miles. And Miles is leaving for the NFL. It's like, no, he's not. Miles playing his final season here in Kansas. He's not ready to leave for the NFL yet. He says he's ready for his 1 more season here in Kansas. This is where he built everything on. And as much as he's ready to leave, he says it's going to be his last season. We're going to force a win. You guys are going to watch us force a win. You guys are going to watch me be playing. And Sylvia to our natty, which we're going to go off with a bang. Even though we might as well get like 4 Heismans, I think it's only right that he gets 2. And that was pretty good. He didn't have 3, but 2 Heismans is definitely enough for Miles. And Miles just wants to be an absolute dog in college. But that does mean it is actually going to be just a little older stuff. That's 22-21 instead of about 22-21. So that is going to put him actually close, a lot closer to retirement than you actually think. Miles was almost going to fail last year, so he's happy to play 1 more year here in Kansas. The big NIL deal, Miles is a 99 overall. He's going to take the deal. He's happy to do all this. And then we got, oh my god, let me try another thing here. score skill points. I mean, dude, I'm down. Oh, dude, you've been enemy back to back to back with 44 of these suspend. Weekly agenda. Miles did not fail because that's why he was actually planning on leaving, because last season he was actually almost academically unable to play last season. So if we go to our depth chart, I'm pretty sure we do get a new quarterback this year. If we're doing so, yes, we do. Our guy left for the NFL last year. So we got a new quarterback. He is a senior. Actually, he's a sophomore. I think, yeah, we got a new halfback this season. Got a new fullback this season. Still the same, your wide receiver. Final year, our senior season, our last season as a Kansas Jayhawk. And then Miles is off to the races into the NFL. Miles is not going to leave for the NFL. He's not ready. He says that he's not prepared. But the coach is just saying that he's done such an amazing job. He's a star college player. And he will do it amazing. Hey, I would love it. Right from there, down to the movies. It's nice. Chilling. I've never actually played this game before. FSC East. Never seen it or it's probably not like that. But starting off, don't even really need to upgrade much. If I'm being honest here. But this stuff cannot be upgraded. Like, dude, this would be nice to upgrade. But I think for the rest of it, I think this all just looks powered. So boom, we are basically a pretty strong receiver. Now we don't have an injury, but we have the strength, 84 strength, as we start off with like the 5th year or something like that. But we are going to end up going to our weekly agenda. We gotta get our grades up because we cannot fail, bro. We actually have to really win this. We need to go big time. We need to get our grades up. We got all A's at starting here, then B, drop down to C's, and finally our last season, C's, F, C's, and 3 F's, and then a D. That's not good. So scores and schedule. Again, I never played FCS East. I don't know about the school. I don't know anything about it. But we're going to get our force win. We're going to just force win until up to week 5, which we're actually going to play. We're going to play week 5, week 8, week 10, we're going to play week 12. So remember that. We're not going to play all these weeks, but I definitely want to play week 5 to see what it's looking like in week 5. Actually, we're going to check the schedule. I don't know that I've been really stepped up. It's been up. We did, bro. This guy has been a ride or die, man. He's a W coach. Like, even when we actually snooped down to not being able to play, he helped us and he really helped us boost our overall grade. But again, I think we're going to train. We're going to start training. We got done really good. So we are slowly making our way back up 2 degrees, which I'm hoping that we can do. But we got the wide receiver one. No one is taking our spot from us. Oh my gosh, he's like far. Hey, big time. I think this is our time. We actually play against Virginia. But I really want to. I'm being honest, we're not going to. We're just going to keep force winning because we're going to go for the match. Force us to win. As you can see, we have played our most played for the glory. 23 trophies have been owned with 3 rival wins, 2 national championship wins, and 6 bowls won. That's big, bro. Like, I'm actually happy I'm putting the numbers. You know what? Instead of doing that force win, I'm just going to keep doing the advanced week stuff. Instead of just running a force win. So if we lose, we lose. Don't we have to have a good record? Every season we have had a good record. I'm happy about that. I do want Miles to have 3 Heisman Awards. At the end of the day, you know, that's going to be very rough. We're just going to keep looking. We actually lose to Nevada, actually. I'm going to be really sad if we lose to Nevada. I'm hoping them don't lose to Nevada, though. Praying that we get the win. I'm looking from that. I'm pretty sure we did get the win. I'll tell you a lot. I need that grade to go all the way up. But we do currently have a 2.8 GPA, and we don't need that, bro. Iowa State was actually one of the biggest people we had to play because these guys were trapping us up. Like, these guys were catching pick after pick on our tight ends. And I actually, for some reason, didn't get in for 2 games we played against them. And that's because of, for some reason, I wouldn't play because of my GPA, because we were actually under. But I actually set my game back. Like, I closed it and didn't even reset. I came back, and we were able to restart from where we played. And they were actually chopping up a little bit, but then during the going into the second quarter, slightly beat tap on 3 guys. I didn't have to click for the rules. God, it was actually amazing. I forgot to save the clip. But I think with them being 3-0, Kansas will look to improve its 0-0 conference record against Iowa State this week. Dude, if we lose to Iowa State, give it in the first one of the season, I'm going to beat Miles up, bro. Like, up on those big numbers. Yup, I know we got the dub. Oh, yes. Dude, this is amazing, bro. Our fan favorite was activated. A bye week 4-0. I mean, while we do have the bye week, not only are we going to get some training in, but we're just going to drop in your academics up. Alright, bro. So in GP didn't increase, like I said. I don't want anything bad happening. So again, we're going to get those. Oh, we got like no energies, man. Oh, yeah, you know that's already business energy right here. Hey, Arizona might be the team to beat us. I'm okay if they beat us. Like, that's probably a good. Like, that's a team that I definitely do want us. Like, I definitely want them to beat us. Iowa actually did end up making the playoff last season. I was like actually surprised. Trying to practice, simulate practice. Advanced week. Michael 409 and Michael 5.0. I don't know. We got the upgrade. I don't know if we did get the dub though. I'm pretty sure we did. Our team is fresh. Yeah, our team is fresh. We lost. We're trying to do gold ball. What we got? Oh, yeah, I know we're gonna lose to Arizona. So we dropped. Oh my goodness, bro! What happened? Dude, what was the score? 56-38? Oh my goodness. Bro, Arizona blew us out. Yo. Oh my god. Whoa. I was not expecting. Look, I was expecting them to beat us, but not like that. Like, I didn't actually even expect Arizona to score that many points on us. Oh, he's not going to take. Oh my god, bro. We keep failing. Dude, Texas Tech is 5-1. Bro, if we lose to Texas Tech like Miles, we should have left for NFL. And that's what Miles is clearly thinking. He's saying that maybe this is the wrong place for him to be staying here because not only is he not producing at the highest level of his career like he was those last 2 seasons, but this year, I don't even think he's anywhere in Heisman Watch. Like, if we go check his stats currently, let's just go see. Yeah, so far he has 500. Like, last season, he went from having 8,000 to 5,000, then 2,000. Now he has 500 yards, only 9 touchdowns, and his running pass being 29-yarder. I think it's time for us to go step and help Miles out because currently we're not playing at the best level we should be playing in right now. So let's go hop in. We're going to play our game. Oh my god. Now we're ranked number 19. This is like actually even from being one of the best ranked teams to being awful.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Texas Tech. Looking to throw on first down. And it slipped through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Yeah, like, I don't even understand what kind of passes he's throwing, that's probably why we are losing.
And so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Miles actually was a road dog, you know. Like, every single time they play in a away game, Miles was like turning up on the field. But I guess in life for NFL definitely is going to affect this because not only has Miles run himself loose, well, I remember that Miles has not been showing up about practices because he's been so stressed about homework. He's been showing up to most of the practices tired and forgetting simple things like his boots or even his gloves. And the coach said that he says that we're going to go switch out because Miles' gloves were actually given to him by a former wide receiver of his team. And he's out of the gloves, and the coach was doing that. Sadly, the offensive coordinator was doing a pedal hard on Lions, making Miles pay almost $17 when there was not supposed to be a fine at all. I'm guessing the offensive coordinator was actually pulling Miles for not showing up. because that's what's been giving him a lot of popularity in the offensive coaches himself. In the inside, he wasn't known for being big, and actually got promoted from being a head coach to being stuck as a coach to being a backup assistant coach. So then, the Jayhawks came in, and he decided to work officially at college. He was actually the offensive coordinator, and that's why he thinks about it. That when Miles not playing at the best level he's played in, he was sadly demoted and getting enough hate. And now the coach has been yelling at him, not the coach, the offensive coordinator. And apparently that guy might be gone by the time Miles leaves for NFL.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When is he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football.
Makes a catch down the right side. He's loose down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it.
There we go. He's waving to the crowd. This is Miles' final year. I'm just, wishing that we could have done this at home. But that will be Miles' celebration, waving off to the crowd. This is how Miles goes out and not getting the Heisman. That doesn't really matter to me much. What does matter is I'm hoping that Miles can end up being amazing. Now, like I said, I don't know if I explained this already, but this Miles Morales is not actually by Spider. This Miles was actually, this Miles is still alive, was actually doing something as sports Spider. This was a fighter that makes people good at sports. It's crazy, it's actually came from Spider-Man universe. I don't think I can really did, but it came from his universe. And actually had a lot of cool, and somehow managed to get through the ring. And he actually found Miles' house, but he was bitten. And he actually, for some reason, had a very, he actually, for some reason, had some random desires about the team. And he did. He made the high school team.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Motion from the wide out. Second down, they'll go to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it.
Yeah, that's just, this is probably the reason why Miles had so low numbers, because it's means that you're messing up on passes like those, bro. I mean, Miles has already gone to 2 different quarterbacks in his season, but the only good quarterback being the quarterback that just left the NFL. J.C. French was probably the worst quarterbacks on Miles had. I would even say that versus him in high school, his brother actually versus him in high school, one of his older brothers, who actually did end up moving on to being a coach in the NFL. He's about, I want to say, he's about 40, his brother's actually about 45 years old. An offensive coach, and he's actually the head coach currently.
To the air on first down. Got him downfield.
He's actually the head coach by time. He's probably going to be the head coach for either the Patriots or something like that, as he's actually being moved. So eventually, yeah. So Miles not really might meet up with. They're definitely meeting up with his brothers.
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. One big play to get it up near
By the time I'm 15 in this year, we actually did play against J.C. French. That's they were both at high school. Yeah, they were both high school. I'll show you how you.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end.
I think I was actually 40. I think that's the same.
to the 11. And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Wide open downfield.
Miles is actually going to be doing so good this game with 17 catches. Miles is fully locked in. This is his last season, so he wants to make the best of it. Even if he doesn't get a Heisman, as long as he wants people to know that he's definitely still going to be producing good. And if Miles can produce his good in the NFL, definitely better. Now, Miles doesn't know what team he's going to go to in this NFL. It's not like he has to choose the top 3 teams, because if not going to available option, Miles would go to obviously one of the best teams.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air.
But during this time, there was something known as a scout drive, where we would get a call from someone on the scouting team, and we actually drove him out to go play for teams that have interest in you. Now, during this time, Miles was only still a freshman, so not a lot of teams have interest in him, but he's actually still playing at a high level. So he didn't get into the big team just yet, because they still haven't been pretty good. And well, the teams that saw him were the Saints, the Panthers, the Bears, and the Washington Commanders. So Miles was like, hey, well, I'm playing at this very good level, so why is no one else came to get me? And the reason why I said is because you are only a freshman. Now, Miles technically wasn't even that good. Miles is actually in the 80 overall era. But with Miles actually trying to produce at a better level, by this year, this is another scout drive, because Miles could have left him today, but he's back in the scout drive, and you got the big teams out there. Baltimore wants him, Philly wants him, and Kansas City wants him. The big three. In the lines of, but Miles said that he was going to go somewhere in the area, because he definitely wants to play from college. He decides to come here to Kansas. He loves Kansas pretty much. He loves his community. So he said he was very happy to come down and play here in Kansas.
Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Going for the big play. And it's hauled in at the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Going for 6.
But then, this was a big call. Philadelphia no longer wanted Miles. Why? Because they had too many good wide receivers, and they thought that they would just pay Miles as a backup anyways.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Now, of course, seeing someone like this in college, you would, of course, want to be a starter. But no. Miles is going to be working his way up onto the depth chart of being the starter. Now, we don't know what overall Miles is going to be, but depending on his scout combine, that will help. And apparently, this will also help from that as well. We don't know what overall Miles is.
This one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Jayhawks have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Why not trying to get it in? He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The snap sets up the throw. And they're going to... They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for the squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Miles actually needs to be targeted by a team that really doesn't know his worth, and he does want to play back in the North area. His family does miss him very much, and they don't even move out here to Kansas. So it's either depending on who drops him. Does he get picked up by the Kansas City Chiefs, or will he get picked up by a New York team? Now, the only base New York teams are Buffalo, of course the Jets, and the Giants. So to be honest, those are his only 3 options. Now, Philadelphia is not considered a team, of course. They're up in black. I don't know how to do this. And Kansas State is always coming back to more, bro. Like, they just don't know how to get enough of us, bro. They just don't know when there's out there and beat. So we're back up to our original spot. We're going to beat them for the 3rd time in a row in this, bro. They should know that they cannot beat us anymore. Oh, beautiful. Here we are now. Last season here, last season here, of course, in college, we gotta play big, man. And the coaches appreciate Miles staying because these guys would make another huge run. What be that season? These guys would go on 7-1, but it would end up winning another Natty. Yes, we're going to be going to the Natty because that's what Miles wants to be. He wants to end off his season with the big. At this point, he doesn't even care if he wins a Heisman, if he gets the Natty. He doesn't care at all anymore. Just season, he didn't but then, out of nowhere, boom, he just hit the 2029 Heisman watch. In the Heisman watch, he's about to finish off the 3 Heismans. And he said, honestly, now he thinks about it, he's actually pretty happy because he wants to get those 3 Heismans. So now, our next game, so you have a big opponent, UCF. Now, do I dare advance week? No, this game probably won't bulge at us, and of course, give him the win. I'm down with Mary's here. First, I'm going to go down to the Big 12. Then we're going to give us the win. If I'm being honest, I definitely want to see Kansas State win this one. And you know what? Oklahoma State's going to get this one. We should put this up. Bro, we gotta study a lot, bro. So 8-1. Now ranked number 14. We're gonna put this one back to academics. But Miles dared to fail last season. And today we're going to play another Big 12 opponent at home, Utah. I don't think we did what we're practicing. That might affect the game. Now it's just going to rock this. No more uniform switches. These guys are just ready to play. These guys are ready for Miles to leave. And Miles said that he's actually going to be playing us to a lot more kids than they think. They have more Miles out there. They want Miles to be here. They appreciate Miles being here overall. Everybody in the crowd is putting up the Miles Ballot signs. Everybody has 25 other signs about Miles and so many other things about Miles. And everything goes wrong. So that's one of the girls from his school. Now, even though before Miles tried to ask her out, he said that Miles was only a 2-star receiver and no one was. So, of course, he turned her down and for his end. That's exactly what she did. So, Miles said that he's going to thank God. He's going to thank not only is he going to wave goodbye to the Sands when they're outside, but he's also going to wave goodbye to her. He also does wave goodbye at that time. And that's going to be his Sally for the rest of the season. He's ready to say goodbye to his fans. He's happy. He's ready.
Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wide open downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Mark Jayhawk. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in on the left. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Got his man downfield. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown!
Now, Coach Dan was saying he didn't say that Miles again. He wants a Heisman. The coach knows that Miles wants a Heisman. So,
they're going to open this drive with a
coach says Miles more. And the quarterback doesn't listen. He said that Miles doesn't deserve to have any more Heisman than nothing, but he deserves to be in the Heisman walk, not lie. So it does end up winning Miles for first week. Now, with Miles just trying to block peacefully, he couldn't even do that. But of course, they're still on the same team. No one open. Of course, you have to find Miles. And honestly, Miles doesn't even take this like hard. He says that, maybe if he was a better quarterback, he would be in the Heisman walk. And eventually, he's finished off being passes. But the coach says they have to break this up now. Of course, listen. He's he said, what, maybe you're not too bad overall. He said, what's best to see is his potentials. Play the crowd, be ready, even at the crowd. Oh yeah. Absolutely hype. 8 seconds left. Second quarter. Yeah, with the quarterback.
To the air on first down.
Nice catch here.
Some yardage and making a nice play on that one. Timeout called by the offense, and now they
timeout. Miles to take the out. But Miles definitely is ready. He's prepared for Utah. He already knows what they're going to do. So he said this is how
He'll start this drive going to the
player.
air. Got his man to the left. Finds a seam.
Happy
He broke away from the defense and they
people
couldn't catch
are
him.
happy, bro. The crowd gets loud. Everyone's happy for the wide
Good
receiver.
field position to start this drive at their own 47.
There's going to be this huge like
Looking to
thing
throw on first
for
down.
Myers.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
In there, even better than Myers for the crowd. Before Miles still wants to do his signature to Sully. And that's what he's going to do in the next cut. He's going to give his final salute.
Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown,
He gets his final salute. Sully as well in college football. And overall, he's just very happy that he got the chance to stay here at Kansas. Even if his quarterback came wrong, but
oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. He's taking the shot.
I didn't even see it, bro. You thought that's not over. Man, 18 yards was going to reel it in.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. A strike downfield.
I didn't even think that, but I was like looking just a nice pass. I don't want to have to read
And the
that.
Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Like, bro, how is that not PI, bro? Like, what is that? Like, bro, he's so damn short.
On second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
And he's, push that guy. Push over there. Push over there. Get loud. Get loud. Oh my goodness, bro. Miles is absolutely psyched, bro. We cannot wait to hit the NFL field for the first time, especially in the combine.
Going right to work up top. Wide open downfield. All by himself down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Jay.
I'll fix this man. Shelly. That's a headshot, Shelly.
Kansas gets the ball back and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started.
He's going for the big play.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Inside the 35-yard line. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab.
Miles then has to go for a one-hand catch in his final game. Now it means that Miles has to clear his one-handers with a 90. And that's a lot with a game. Miles not only got on the poster, but then boom, Miles gets his second one-hand catch at the post. His second one-hand catch. He said that he said that honestly he got that first one-hand catch. He didn't even actually go back for it. But he said that when he tried to go up to it, he can't. So with Miles put his hand back, he got something crazy. Miles was just going to out there. Those one-hand catches. He shows off, and he actually decided to he said that when he likes to run for them for Latino, absolutely. But he said that he definitely isn't with his college.
He's got it inside the 15. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Miles had overall.
Just complete and utter
he said he's also going to go back to his old high school.
and take care of business.
Yeah, total
But my favorite thing is this game.
Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide. Just frying pan meat, phase, ball game.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bro, what the hell did you do? Bro? Bro, I didn't even notice that you popped in and joined, bro. I didn't